Kashi Hindu Vidyalaya is known for the culture and things. So I was
Okay.
proudly speaking Hindi and I used to introduce myself as well. But few things happened. I used to see my classmates, few girls particularly, they would introduce themselves in English and I would do it in Hindi. But some boys would confidently, they would say like, where are you from? They would say, Baba ki Nagri Kasi se. So
Okay.
like the way they used to do it. So I did not feel bad about it. But one day I was in a queue of bank because you took a long break, right? Because once you
Yes.
get married, you have to deal with your in-laws, your husbands, and everything changes, right? Whole environment changes, right? So it happens. I can understand. Even though my sister, like, she was a teacher before, and now she got married. So it's been a year completely. And now she must be, of course, she lost her confidence as a teacher because it's been a complete year and she did not think about it.
Now you are visible. Hi, Ashutosh. How are you?
Yes, I'm great. Thanks for asking. How about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking. So I'm very
Okay.
happy to connecting with you because I wanted to have a session with you. I have been waiting for a long time, but I couldn't find a way to reach out. But today is the luckiest day that I'm having session with you.
Oh, thank you so much, Minwiri. Thanks to you for inviting me. So, as we are meeting for the first time, let's start with our introduction. So, would you love to tell me about yourself, or I should tell about myself to you
I
first?
would love to listen you.
For sure, good, certainly. So, my name is Ashutosh Dwivedi, and I hail from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. About my education, I have completed my master's degree, that is, Masters of Arts in English Literature. About my profession, first, I run a YouTube channel that focuses on spoken English conversations mainly. Second, I conduct online sessions for my students. I like conducting one on one sessions for the professionals. So that's what I do. About my hobbies, I like singing, photography, playing cricket, speaking to people. So all these are my hobbies. That's all about me. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. So, do you love photography also, right? So,
Yes, I like
do you
taking
have another
pictures of the
channel for
nature.
it? Do you have another channel for it? No.
No, not really. Just only the one channel, but I used to post a lot of pictures on Instagram when I was having a lot of free time in COVID-19. But
Okay.
nowadays, I'm very much engaged with my YouTube and conducting sessions for my students. So now I'm not able to spend time for my hobbies, to be honest. Even though I'm very much into singing, I was very much into singing, but nowadays I don't get time apart from when I go to just take shower. So I do
Yeah.
bathroom singing for some time, but generally I don't get sufficient time to enjoy singing.
Is it your habit?
Yes, that is a particular called bathroom singing that I like.
Okay. Yeah, I started watching your channel, I think after Corona. I used to watch your
Mhm.
videos and I used to watch Siri Ramala. Do you know her? Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
used to
know.
watch, yeah, these two people after COVID. So at that time, I have been following both of you.
Oh, that's great to hear. But she does not create conversations, right? She
No,
creates solo
no,
content.
solo videos. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me something more about yourself? So it would be really good to know.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. As you know, my name is Mansi Gola. I hail from Delhi. If I talk about my educational qualifications, so I have done master in social work. And if I
Mhm.
talk about my profession, so I also run YouTube channel and Facebook page also, where I have 52K followers on Facebook. And
Wow,
yeah, I'm also a
that's a
teacher.
great number.
Thank you. Yeah, I also teach English. I have been teaching English since 2010. After completed my 12th board, I started teaching English because I wanted to learn this. I wanted to learn every single thing of English. That's why I started teaching and I started speaking also. And I took admission in a NGO also to learn it, you know. So they were teaching
Mhm.
me English at free of cost and they gave me 1500 rupees also after completed that course. So I was very happy at that day when I got that money.
Oh, okay. So they taught you something and then they just paid 1,500 rupees as a
Yeah,
reward. That because you studied
yes.
English there. That's wonderful. That's a great deal. I would love to go to the such kind of institute for sure.
Yeah, not only me, like there were so many students. I think 50, around 50 students were there. They gave
Mhm.
each and every student. So they all were very happy, included me.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what about your YouTube journey when you started working on YouTube and how long it has been?
It's been, I think, this is not my first channel. This is my fourth or fifth channel, I can say.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I started
goodness.
my first channel during COVID, but I was not about aware about how to run YouTube or anything else. So I was just
Mhm,
doing things on that. But I was not satisfied with that. And then after I started working on my vlogging channel after COVID, I think
mhm,
2020, I think I started that channel.
mhm,
But my brother was not happy with that channel. He used to say like, what do you do on this? You show everything on social media. You should not do this type of thing. You're wasting your time. What would you teach to your children? You should not do this. I'm not happy. I will not come in your vlogging. So I say like, now what I can do? He and my husband, my mother, they told me that what did you used to do before getting married? You used to be a teacher, you used to teach a student. So now if you can't go outside, you can start doing this online also. I thought like, no, I can't do this because everybody will see my face and they will think about me. I'm making mistake or I'm doing this. This is not correct. This is like, I will have to face so many things online. So I was thinking, no, I'm not gonna do this. Then my husband and my
mhm,
brother, they gave me that motivation. No, you can start. So I say like, yeah, I will do. I will think about it. And suddenly I created this channel without telling to my family member, to my friends. I was secretly doing this. And within 2 months, my channel got monetized. And then I told to everybody like, now I'm doing this. And they were very happy. They were supporting me. They were like sharing my channel's link on their WhatsApp.
mhm.
So they were very
Yeah,
happy.
it's wonderful journey. I'm so happy that your channel got monetized in 2 months. For me,
Yes.
it took like 1 year, 9 months. It was a
Okay.
long journey of 28, 21 months. I started my journey I started my YouTube particularly on 10th March 2021, and it got monetized in December or November 2022. So it
Okay.
took around like 21 months to reach to that level. I just,
Okay.
I used to speak with the people. I used to tell them about my YouTube channel, that I run a YouTube channel. So it was
Okay.
very difficult in the beginning to complete 1,000 subscribers for me, but from 2022 it started working well and I got views and I got really
Mm.
many students. So yeah, so but I'm really happy that whatever you were doing before your marriage and whatever your passion was, your profession was, now you are able to do the same thing through the social media. So that's a great thing, even though I am
Yeah.
trying to do the same.
I was working on Facebook. It's been, I think, more than 3 years. I created that
Mhm,
page, but I was uploading there only vlogs. And one day I thought, like, what I'm sharing here? I deleted
mhm.
every single video from that page and I started uploading my English content there. And within 1 month, my Facebook page got monetized. you know
Wow.
I had been running that page for a very long time, but that was not working properly, and I did not know
Mhm.
how to get monetization for my page and all the things. But suddenly I got that message because of my English videos, and within 1 month my channel got monetized, my Facebook page got monetized. I would very happy on that day, like, wow, now I'm getting something from my Facebook and YouTube also.
Yeah, that's
So
great. But yeah, actually, I am working on YouTube, but I don't have a lot of idea about the Facebook, even though I have created my page, but I did not work there. I don't have a particular idea that what are the monetization policies and how it works. So, do you think is it similar to YouTube or somewhat? What is the difference you are able to see in a Facebook page and YouTube channel?
they both are similar, I can say. But if you upload reels on Facebook, then you will get more
Hmm,
money, you know. But through your
hmm,
this type of, like, I upload this type of content on there, like on Facebook also.
hmm.
But I don't get that much money from there. So it's very. like less. Like sometime it's 19, like 9,000 only, sometime 10,000, sometime 15,000. So it's very less. But on YouTube, if you upload these type of like videos, long videos, you will get more money. If you have like you are getting views, then you will get more money as compared to Facebook.
Exactly, that's what I heard from my friend also, that there is a huge difference of the
Mm.
money from the Facebook
Yeah,
to YouTube. YouTube is something where people will watch it for a longer period of time, but on Facebook it's very difficult to find that sincere audience. Somewhat it is. Maybe
yeah,
yes, I think long videos people are not going to watch it for 20 minutes or 25 minutes because YouTube is known for the sincerity and the sincere stuff, right? So people
mm.
come here for educational things, but on Facebook I think rarely people go there to watch some educational videos.
Randomly they find their face.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly. It will work, but actually, YouTube when they have the basic difference, that's what I listened from my friend. Okay, that's good to hear. So, what do you have some questions to me?
but from Facebook, I get students. I get so many students. So yeah, this is good for me. In this way, this is very good for
Because
me.
now you have a lot of people there, 50,000 people. So at least if you get 5 or 10, that's more than sufficient,
Yeah,
right? Because audience on any platform is going to help you. If you have
yeah,
50,000 subscribe, like, followers on Insta also, even though Insta is not that serious, but you will get a lot of
we
students
get
from
some.
there, right? Because they are also people, and spoken English is something which everybody wants to improve, right?
True. Yeah,
And many people wants to do it for their personality. They want to stand out from the queue, or they want to look out, just different from the crowd. So yeah, exactly, I would say a lot of youngsters who are very much into fashion or everything, so they want to develop their personality overall, like fitness, at the same time look, and same time they want to speak better language and all those things. So
yeah.
yes, audience anywhere, if you have on any single platform, for sure you will be able to convert, because in 50,000 at least there would be 500 people who would be very serious towards,
Housing.
at least there would be 500 or 1000 people who would be very serious about spoken English, right?
Yes, very true. Hmm. Okay, what
Yeah.
was your motive to like to learn this language, to speak this language? What was your motive? Why
To
did you
be
start?
honest, I did not
Yeah.
want to be a teacher ever. That
Oh,
was my thought when I was at school. I thought I would become everyone, just everything, but apart from a teacher. So I did not think about becoming a teacher in my life. And I was a commerce student, and I wanted to see myself in commerce field like CA or either go for MBA. But what happened actually when I went to university, and I was not interested in spoken English too, because living in UP, you do not need English. You can proudly speak Hindi. That was my motive. I was a good Hindi student. I scored 99 out of 100 in 12th board in Hindi exam. So I was a good language student. So I was always happy speaking Hindi. I used to introduce myself in Hindi for like, always. When I went to university, BHU, Banaras Hindu University, even though there also Hindi is like, it is a kind of cultural university. So you get a good boost. Even though if you speak Sanskrit there, people will appreciate you a lot, because Kashi Hindu Vidyalaya is known for the culture and things. So I was
okay.
proudly speaking Hindi, and I used to introduce myself as well. But few things happened. I used to see my classmates, few girls particularly, they would introduce themselves in English and I would do it in Hindi. But some boys would confidently, they would say like, where are you from? They would say, Baba ki nagri Kasi se. So
Okay.
like the way they used to do it. So I did not feel bad about it. But one day I was in a queue of bank, and I was just waiting for my turn. So there was a guy. He was from any other country or state, I don't know, because it is an international university, right? So he came to me and he wanted to say something, or he said like, can you speak in English? But I denied, because I was not able to, and I confidently denied, not like, no, 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 I can't do
There
it.
was no
Confidently
regret
denied
about it.
that no.
Yeah.
Exactly, no regret. And that thing I told to my friends also, and we enjoyed that moment that I said no to him confidently like that. So, but later I felt, oh my goodness, due to this language, I would not be able to have conversation with someone. If somebody has some pain or somebody has some problem, or if he want to just take help from me, I would not be able to help him because I don't know his language, or I cannot communicate in English. So that I thought, that was the first incident. And second, what happened one day, my friend and I, to were there in the playground. and two of the professors, they were talking to each other in English. They were talking so smoothly in English.
Okay.
So just my friend and I, they were looking at their faces that how nicely they are speaking English. I said, "Oh my goodness, I would love to speak the same kind of English." But
Inspiring.
then I felt, why can't I do it? I'm a student of bachelor, even though I can work on my language and I can become a better speaker. And I said, no, I'm gonna go back to my room and I would love to work on it. But my friend said, oh, just you can go, but I just, I will enjoy listening to them. So he was there, but I came back. But unfortunately, I did not get sufficient time to work on myself. I was a student of BCom honors accounting, and I again got busy with my syllabus and things. But fortunately, unfortunately, I was back home due to holy vacation, and then there was a notification of COVID-19. So it was 2020. So I came back,
What
as I
opportunity.
remember, 6th March 2020. Okay, I was back home. And after a few days, we got the notification from the hostel that now it is not allowed, or you cannot go hostel, even though if you want to. So that's how it was. Then 2 months I spent with the music. I enjoyed. I used to do practice and sargam and all this stuff. But after 2 months, I thought I should work on something which is gonna develop my personality overall, or which can give me benefits in future. If I
Yeah.
will, if I will be alive after COVID, I wouldn't regret that I have wasted my time. Okay, that's what
Right.
my thought. Then
Mhm.
I came across a video of Warren Buffett. So where just one anchor asked Warren Buffett that what would you recommend somebody despite thinking about the age, that what he should improve so he can become better than himself. So he said, like, if somebody will work on his communication, he can become 50% better than himself. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
then, of course, that triggered me. I thought I should work on my communication. Then I got an application, Buddy Talk, and I started speaking to people. So that's how my journey started. And then I started speaking to people like 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, like that. One day I
Oh,
spoke
sounds
to people for
great.
10 hours. So,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
because I
Sounds
was in
great.
village, no environment. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was I got everything. Okay, but how did you start your YouTube channel? What was the motive, and who motivated you to start your YouTube journey and to motivate others? So, what was the reason?
Yeah, so when it comes to my YouTube, so I started my journey particularly on 29th March 2020. It is all about spoken English journey. But after 7 or 8 months, I was comfortable enough to speak. Okay, I was able to present myself. So I've got some good friends, and there was a particular one man, Josh Mohan sir. He has also his YouTube channel. He has around 1,20,000 or 23,000 subscribers now. So at that time, he had only 16K, and he was not uploading a lot of English content. So we were friends and we used to discuss things in English. Then he supported me that Ashutosh, if you can speak very good, your English is so good, why can't you start your channel? Not for the purpose of getting money out of it, to just get your confidence, to boost your confidence, and to come out from that public fear, or the fear of people, or what people will say, or come out from that critics and all those things. That's how I started my channel, and I just started making videos with him. I used to make video with him only in the beginning. I did not do
Mhm.
conversation with a lot of people.
Yeah.
We used to have interaction for his channel, for my channel. That's how I started, and I have created some solo videos also. So I understood that this helped me a lot, and I got a very positive feedback and comments from the people. I was really afraid before uploading my
Yeah.
first video that what people are gonna say, and
Yes.
some people said negative things about me also, that man, you are good in studies, why are you doing something which is not going to be helpful for you? And because people, social media, people do not take it seriously, right? If you are going to tell somebody that you have a profile on social media, people will think only just you are
Yeah.
dancing or wasting your time, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
that's what it is. So this was the mindset. Few people also just opposed, and they said like, you are a good student, why can't you go for CA and all those things? But I said, man, I'm enjoying, and I became more confident. And of course, I'm just doing it because COVID-19 is there. So I was not able to do a lot of things. So that's how I started my journey on YouTube. And then I started getting, as I told you, that before 2022, it was very normal channel. But in 2022, when I did some
Yeah,
conversations with
I
the
watched your so
Flamingo
many
tutors.
videos. I watched your so many videos. I know about your channel, how it is running, how it used to be previously. So yeah, now it is
Yeah.
running very well. And yeah, you did very great job, and you are motivating others. And one thing which you said that previously you used to think about others and what they will think about you and what you are doing, and you also heard so many things like they used to tell about you. And it happened with me also. I also used to think about others, and when I was uploading my first video, I deleted that video for 4 to 5 times. Then I recorded again. I was recording again and again, again and again. I was not satisfied with that. Then finally, I made a video. I uploaded on my YouTube channel. That was my first video, and I was afraid a lot that what people will say. Even I did not tell to anyone in my family, in my relatives, in my like friend circle also. But I was thinking like about others. Then I think like who they are. So why should I care about them? I should not care about them. Whatever I want to do, yeah, Mansi, you do that thing, and nobody will stop you. So I started doing all the things slowly and gradually. When I watch my previous video now, so I laugh a lot at myself. What I used to do, I used to make so many mistakes in my video. I used to take like 5 time breaks, sometimes 2 time breaks, 10 time breaks. So sometimes I used to give challenge to myself, Mansi, today you will not take any break, any single break to make a solo video. But at that time it was very difficult to make video without taking a single break. It was very challenging for
It's
me.
it's very difficult, of course. Actually, you know, that is a natural thing. Sometimes we get stuck. Even though after 4 years also, sometimes I get stuck when I'm creating solo videos. Maybe my tongue will slip, or I will whatever I want to say, but I will not say accordingly. So that's how it happens, and that's pretty natural, right? So we have to accept it because this is a process. And maybe after 10 years also, it's very difficult to speak in a one go for 30 minutes. Maybe you can do it, and sometimes you can't. It
You can't
depends on the tiredness of your mind also. Sometimes we are really mentally tired, and then it becomes very difficult for us to do that. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's a natural thing.
Okay, what about your that friend who was with you at that time when you were listening your teachers, like your professors? What does he say now?
Like, I'm not very much connected with them because I studied only first, I was there for the only first semester, right? COVID-19 was there, and I passed my 5 semesters online. So only I was there for the first semester. They are there, I can talk to them, but now my field is completely different, right? Because I was a student of commerce, and now I came into English, and I did my master's in English literature. So now I don't have a lot of connection. If I would go for MCom, MBA, then maybe I would have been connected with them, because now I changed my field. So now I have to be connected with the people who are doing something in academics or
Yeah.
teaching, right? Because
Mhm.
my field is different. So now I don't get any kind of benefit. So I don't know what is he doing particularly, but yeah, but I changed my path and I worked on it.
Okay. Okay, as you are a teacher now, so like sometimes you feel like grammar is also very important. So how do you teach to your student? Like, do you teach grammar as well?
To be honest, I say to my students clearly that I'm not a grammar teacher, and I'm not a typical teacher as well. I consider myself as a guide, okay, who's going to help someone and who's leading someone and giving the confidence that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too.
You know,
I'm
to
not
do.
a typical trainer with a lot of experience in the details of the language, but I
Mhm.
can give them that boost. I can give that confidence that I come from the
That's
village. I
why.
was in village.
Yes, and that
So
is.
they can do it too. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And when it comes to the grammar, I see, of course, grammar is always important, but actually, I don't teach the grammar lessons completely. That present indefinite, then past indefinite. What I do, I ask them to speak on multiple topics. I ask questions to them, and then I find out their problem. If they are struggling with any particular tense, then I recommend them to go through the videos, or just I watch, just I send them videos, and sometimes I tell them also thoroughly that how it works. Okay, that's how I do it. So first I try to find out the mistakes. If they are making a lot of mistakes with the grammar, then I will say to them that just go through this, maybe preposition, or go through the adverbs or this particular thing. So that's how I do it. But actually, this is not included my syllabus that I will start from first day. That tenses, there are three type of
This
tenses. I
method
don't
will
do it.
not. Yeah, this method will not help those people, those who really want to speak out this language. That method will help you
Exactly.
how to write English, how to write English. Because how we were
Yes.
taught in like in our schools, they used to teach us like this is present tense, present continuous, present perfect. This method now I don't use this method to my student, like to teach my student, because this
Mhm.
make you confused so many times. Sometimes we just remember all the name of the topic like this is present tense, and what is the present tense we actually don't know. We just know the
Hmm.
name only, and how to use
Exactly.
it we don't know how to use it. We just know the name.
So it is very important to teach them application, not to just
Hmm.
only mugging up the concept. Or, of course, as I was a child also, so just we were taught three sentences or just in every single example. So I know that, but it's very difficult to use them practically, right? So now you
Very true.
should learn them that how you can use them practically, not to just राम बाजार जाता है, मैं खाना खाता हूँ, लड़कियां पढ़ती
This
हैं,
is very
like
wrong
that.
method.
So
Very wrong method.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say they were doing wrong, because at that time speaking English was not so prominent, and as I was studying in a village, so main purpose of grammar was to write your exams in a good manner. And if you
Yes.
will get some translation, so you can convert them in English. Okay, you'll
Mhm.
get sufficient time for it. But in spoken English, you need application. You don't get a lot of time that Ram Bajar jata and you are having 5 minutes to make tens. That
Yeah.
Ram, then go, goes, go, goes. You're confused, you're cutting, and then you're doing again. But in speaking, you have to speak spontaneously.
Hmm.
You don't get a sufficient time for it. So, better I recommend people to learn grammar indirectly by listening to the content as much as you can. Because how
Very
I
true.
learned Hindi by listening to my parents, right? And I got grammar because when I was 2 or 3, I was not aware of Hindi grammar as well. Even though at this moment also I'm not very good in Hindi grammar, right? Karta,
Yes.
karm, karak, ne, kriya or something, whatever it is. It's very difficult to go very deep in it. So that's how it
Mhm.
is. So if you listen to the content for a very long time, you surround yourself with English, then for sure you are going to learn the language. And then get feedback. If you're getting feedback from somebody, then particular work on that topic. Okay, that is going to help you.
Yeah, this is what we need to do if we really want to speak
Mhm.
out any language. There are so many people, they are like illiterate, even though they speak English fluently with lots of confidence. So it does not
Yes, they
matter
do. A
which
lot of rickshaw
language
drivers,
you have.
lot of people actually, in Rajasthan, if you go there, because many tourists are coming there from the foreign countries. So they communicate. Many, I would say, some many small boys and the rickshaw drivers, and they communicate with them in English
Is also, yeah.
because
So
it is important for their survival.
yes, yes, yes. That's why they are learning. Well, we can learn the language by listening only. There is no need to
Mhm.
have somebody who can guide us, who can motivate us, who can teach us proper grammar. There is no need to have someone. We can learn by listening only. So this is what
Exactly.
we need to do if we really want to any other language. Okay, Ashutosh, you can also ask something if you have any
Yeah.
question.
So as you said, like you have been teaching people. So nowadays, do you conduct offline classes or just online only?
Okay, it's been 2 years. I think I have been teaching online only, only online.
Okay.
Yeah. Previously, I used to teach in a school. Before getting married, I was teaching in a school, and I worked in an NGO also. There, I worked 4 to 5 years, and during that, I got married. And then after, I stopped doing everything for 2 years. I did not do anything, and this in these years, I lost myself. I lost my confidence also. I lost everything in myself. And then I restarted my journey again when I took admission in masters, and that was the first day when I entered into my first class of my masters, and everybody was introducing themselves in English language. And when
Mhm.
like turn came to me, I was very confident. Since my childhood, I am very confident. But at that day, I was thinking like, yeah, I know English, so I can also like introduce myself in English language. And when I started introducing myself in English, I was unable to speak English at that day. And I was thinking like, oh my God, I have become a typical homemaker. I don't want to live like this. I have to restart my journey again. Then I came back home. I cried a lot in front of my husband, like cause of you, cause of this, cause of this. I started blaming myself. blaming everyone. I have become a typical homemaker. I have forget all the things. So I want to do something new because I want, like, after some time, my son started asking questions, Mama, what do you do? So that was very hurting time for me. Like, what should I tell him? Because he used to think like Papa, like father is like my daddy is working, my daddy is doing study, but because my husband is a teacher, so he has to do study every day. So he used to think like daddy is also studying and mama is only doing like mama is only using phone. So mama, what do you do? Because my friends
Hmm.
ask me what does your mama do? They tell like their mother is a nurse, their mother is a teacher, their mother is a like something else. So this like these words hurted me a lot. Like what my son is asking from me. And from that day I started working on me. And during Corona, I watched a lot of videos about English and I used to watch Kanchan Casey also. I used to watch after Corona, I started watching your content also and I started watching series content also. And then I got chance to meet Kanchan Kesri. And after listening her daughter, I got that motivation. If she can speak, my son can also speak. First, I need to start speaking. So I started working on me. And secretly, I started my channel also. And from that day, I have been practicing to get that confidence which I used to have before getting married. But still, I'm not like, I'm still working on that.
Exactly. But for sure, if you are dedicated, you will be able to reach on that level because you took a long break, right? Because once you
Yes.
get married, you have to deal with your in-laws, your husbands, and everything changes, right? Whole environment changes, right? So it happens. I can understand. Even though my sister, like, she was a teacher before, and now she got married, so it's been a year completely, and now she must be, of course, she lost her confidence as a teacher because it's been a complete year and she did not think about it because everything just you become better at when you do it consistently, anything, even though if you're a teacher for 30 years, but if you will take a break of 5 years, maybe again it will be difficult for you to get that confidence. But yeah, it would be there in your head that I can do it because I was a good
Yes.
teacher, why can't I? But when you will try to do it, then you will experience that no, now I'm not the same Mansi I used to be. Now I need to
Yes.
work really hard on myself. It's there in my head, but practically it's not there.
But I'm
So,
able to speak out that. Yeah, it happened in my that
exactly.
class, first day of my post graduation. So that day, that was very difficult for me. I wanted to cry a lot, but I was not allowed to cry in front of my classmates. But after coming back to my home, I cried a lot in front of my husband. This is not me,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah, but of course, it's all about the consistency, and I hope that you will be able to reach on that level because it's the matter of process and the practice which we do. Even though 4 years ago I was different, and now I'm practicing, so I'm trying to become better as much as I can. I don't see a lot of improvement in myself, to be
No,
honest,
no, I
but
can see so many improvement in you because when I watch your previous videos, even I have watched your first video also because I have been following you for a long time. So I think I have watched every video of yours. But
oh,
now
thank
I
you.
can see today's Ashutosh is a different Ashutosh. But previously, that is very simple guy and that like he was not so confident also. But now this Ashutosh is so like so confident.
Yeah, it is the matter of practice and the process only. Yeah, so it is very difficult to judge our own progress, but when people tell you who have been, as actually as I can give you an example. Maybe I'm skinny or just fat, I don't know, but when I go back home, my neighbors, my mom will tell, oh, this time you are like so weak, what happened to you? Because maybe I'm not able to just
Yes,
observe my change a lot, like what is happening with my body and what is happening with my progress. But when somebody else, because if I go back home after 3 months, then all people, your neighbors also, they will give you the comments about you that, oh, this time you're looking so good, your health is nice. So same about English, when somebody comes to you and who have been following you for very long, so if they compare your first video and just this video now, they are able to see the improvements that, yeah, you
yes.
have improved
Mhm.
tremendously. Yeah, but I'm happy because I'm enjoying this process. So yes, actually, if you enjoy the process, for sure, you don't look for a lot, but you become better.
Yeah, I also get so many compliments or positive comments on my Facebook, and people like praise me every time. Now you are so confident enough, but I think like no, I need to get more confident.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
would be
don't you
always there. If you have that greed, that will help you to become better always.
yes, don't you live with your family? Where do you live?
Right now, I'm not staying with my family. I'm here in Kanpur city, living alone. And but my parents are in a village in Kanpur Dehat, particular one district is there, and I'm in Kanpur city. So I don't live with my family.
Okay, are you working somewhere or not?
Yeah, that's what my work is. I just work on my
Okay,
YouTube to get good
okay.
network, to have my own schedule, because when you live with your family it becomes very difficult for you to have, and in village
I
it's very difficult to get the good connection.
yeah.
Distractions and a lot of things are there in village, right? So that's why
Mhm.
I'm living here and I'm trying to work on myself. And the same thing YouTube, so you need a one actually place where you can work on yourself without getting the comments of your neighbors and the people, because social media is something everybody will be asking how much you are getting, and just how do you work. So I don't want to go through those things, so better to live outside and work on yourself.
Yes, they would be thinking like Ashutosh is working somewhere.
Yeah, and I always, of course, now I can consider myself working because I want to do the same,
Yeah,
right? Because I
obviously,
want
yeah.
to train people and I'm just doing YouTube and I'm taking it as a profession now. So that's why, of course, I want to. And I lived outside from 2012. So there is no strong reason to go back home and live there. I was Navodaya, I was a student of Navodaya
Yes.
2012 to 2019. Then I went to VHU 2019 to 2022, and then I lived in Kanpur and did my master's 22 to 24. So now there is no reason to go back home. Sometimes I feel, because I want to have a better background, I would say the good setup.
Okay.
Because when you have a permanent address or permanent house, you can do all kind of customization whatever you want to, right?
Very true.
You can
Very true.
invest a lot of money in your studio. But due to that, I'm here, but I can't do it because it is a rented room. I am not sure when, maybe how long will I stay, will I live here, or maybe they will allow me to do it or not. That is also there.
Like,
So that's
very.
why I'm not able to do a lot of things.
I
Hmm.
can understand it because my husband has a transferable job. So within four
Hmm.
years or 5 years, so we have to move from here to there. And because of this reason, I stopped teaching. I used to think like
Hmm.
if you go to a new place, it will be very difficult to get a student offline. So I used to think like now my career has finished. I can't do things anymore. So it's better to like stop doing this. So I stopped doing this, and then I got idea, no, I can do it like online also. And online people like those who know me, they will come to me. Those who will love my content, they will come to me. And I will not look for those offline student. They will come to me because sometimes they make excuses. I don't know you, so how can I believe in you? How do you teach and
Exactly,
all
of
the things? So
course.
it's better to create content online. So this is how I started my online career again. I can say this is also my
That's a
job,
great
my profession.
opportunity. You
Hmm.
said it right, of course, because offline people cannot trust you until unless you're living there for very long, like 10 years,
Yeah,
15 years, or the neighbors know you. And nowadays in big cities, people don't want to send their kids to somebody's house. Very actually they don't trust, and that is right also. So, but in online, you can sit anywhere, wherever you have a strong network and Wi-Fi, you can work from any corner of the country, any corner of the world. That's why even though I'm not switching to offline, maybe I can do it, but I don't want to because I don't know where I'm staying. And if you will work offline, you will get reach in a particular area, okay? Not from,
hmm.
if I start teaching in Kanpur, I'll get students from Kanpur only, not from Delhi, not from Lucknow, not from Hyderabad, not from
From
Bangalore.
yeah,
But
all over the
yeah.
country, all over the world, you can say. I have students. They belong to India, but they are living in another cities, like another countries. Like so many of them are from England, Australia, and Kuwait, and Dubai. There are so many students I have from other different
Yes.
different type of countries. So I feel very proud that now I am able to teach them whatever I have inside me here. I can teach them. So
Yeah,
now I
exactly.
feel like now I'm not wasting my time to make vlogs and all the thing, but sometime my mama tells me like you should start doing vlogging also. So I think like yeah, I will start, and it's been I think 2 years. I have not been doing vlogging and all the things, but my mama every time says me you should start vlogging again. You should start because being a mom, it's very difficult to maintain everything, maintain consistency. I can say because I have two small sons. Like one is 9 years old and one is 5 years old, and they are very notorious and they are very naughty. So they don't allow me to do things properly, and sometimes my mind doesn't work properly because of them.
Mhm.
They are always still like now. I'm having session. My younger son, he's coming again and again, mama, mama. Like I'm telling him, no, no, wait, wait. So
Yeah,
sometimes
it
it's very
happens. I can
difficult to
understand.
get
Yeah, and you
ideas.
shouldn't just, overload yourself because you're a mother of
Yeah.
two kids. So you should actually just, I would say, do good for your kids also. You are a mother, right? But if you will do a lot of stuff, then you will not be able to give time to them. So what
Yes,
is
very
very important to focus on your kids, not on the content all the time. Because
yeah.
profession is okay, but just all the time you're working, you're not able to give time to your husband, your kids, your in-laws, then it's not good, I feel. That is, you're
Yes.
not doing justice with your family somewhat.
Yeah.
Because the ultimate goal is family, right? But all the time, if you're 24/7 busy making videos, doing editing, and not asking, oh, just saying to your kid, oh, just go and take your food, I'm not gonna be there. So that is not somewhat just, the role of a mother. Role of a mother is also just to take care of your
It's
kids.
very difficult.
So that's what I feel. That is very
That's
important.
why I have
Otherwise,
a
you will
timetable.
regret in future. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I have a timetable for having sessions and all the things like and now for this month I have time before 12 o'clock also, but I have sessions every day after 12:30 to 2:20 or 2:30 only. So in this
Mhm.
way I just manage my YouTube and my Facebook. Otherwise I don't have time because I don't have any help now. So I have to do my household chores also, everything like cooking
Mm.
and dusting, mopping, everything I have to do. So it's very difficult. I know how I'm managing, how I'm doing these things.
Yeah, I can understand. It's not just easy task at all. I can understand looking at my sister that she has to do everything, even though she is not doing YouTube and things. But she is busy all day, right? She has to take care
Mm,
of her, like her in-laws, her husband, and you have to be there. That lady means like if your kids are at home, first question they will ask, "Where is mom? Where is mama?" They don't
yeah.
ask like, "Where is my father and where is my grandfather?" The first, even though I feel this
So
whenever I go back home, I don't ask like where are my sisters, I ask like where is my mom?
it's
So that is like, mom should be there. That is very important. And if she is working, oh, she is not there, then I would feel, oh my goodness. Then again, I have to take off my clothes. I should take my food by myself. So
yeah.
nowadays, these kind of things are happening if parents are, but I don't feel good about it. I feel like this is not
Yes,
the justice to the family. Sure, you should
yes,
do
yes.
your work, but at the same time, you should take care of your kids because that is more important, right?
That's why from like since New Year, 1st of January, I have decided not to spend my 24/7 on YouTube and Facebook. I will give time to my children also because these
Mhm.
are like now these are very small. Like my both son are very small, and after some time they will like move to another city. Then I will start regretting about myself that I did not spare time with them. I did not like do things with them. I did not teach anything to them. So I will start regretting about myself. So it's better to spend time with them, and that's why na, I don't get time for myself to improve myself, to learn something new,
Mhm.
to do another thing. So, but I'm happy with it. Yeah, whatever I'm doing
Mhm.
and what my level is, I'm happy with it. Yeah, slowly and gradually, if I get time, then I will start learning more. Otherwise, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, you can do it because nowadays they are kids. Otherwise, nowadays, when they grow older, they don't even sit with their parents. You have to ask them, just sit with me for 5 minutes,
Yes.
man. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
how it is. So
true.
right now they're kids. You can talk to them. You can love them as much as you can. Once they grow older, now they are always busy with their phone, with the classes. Nowadays, a lot of load is also there. So once they will be into ninth standard, 10th standard, they will go to school, they will go to coaching, they will do their
They
work,
will
then they
not
will
have
use
time
their
for
phone,
me.
they will talk to their friends.
Yeah,
Exactly. So that's why then you will regret that, oh, when they were kids, I did not spend time with them, and now they are getting older and now they don't have time for me. So, so it is
previously
very
I
important.
used to start like I used to start teaching uh from 9 a.m., and I
Hmm.
used I end up that around 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. something. I used to be busy whole the day, very busy. Not a
Hmm.
little bit of like I used to be very busy, but now like it's been I think 6 months during Navratri. I have decided
Hmm.
no, I will take care of my health also. I have ignored my health and I gone through so many problems like physical problems. So I decided no, I have to care about me also. If I am happy, if I am okay, then I will take care of my both son, my husband, my family. If I'm not feeling good, then how would I do things? It's better to
Yeah,
less earn less, but your body must be fit and fine. You must be fit and
exactly.
fine. So yeah, previously I was earning well, but now I'm not earning well, but yeah, I'm taking care of myself also, my kids also, my husband also.
Exactly. Satisfaction matters more than money. So if you're
Mhm.
satisfied, and now you should be happy that you are doing something as well. You're doing a lot of things, not one only. You are working, you are taking care of your kids, you are just doing all household chores. So you are a great manager, right? You are managing all those things. But if you're working whole day, that is not good that you're not taking care of family in that manner. So I feel, and you don't need to work throughout the day, right? 12 hours, 14 hours. You need to work for the satisfaction, for enjoyment, to feel that you are a professional, and
No, I
whenever
used to teach a
they go
lot.
to
I
school.
used to teach. I
Mhm.
used to have so many batches for my classes.
Mm,
I used to have session for 1 and 2 hours only, but I used to teach a lot. I used to have so
yeah.
many students touch wood, but now I have 2 to 3 batches
Yeah, I can
to
understand that.
teach.
Even though I was
Yeah.
crazy in the beginning, I used to conduct a lot of sessions in the morning and evening, but after a few months, I left doing it. I felt, no, 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 I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Do it less, try to find the satisfaction, and try to do rather than going with the quality, just quantity, go with the quality.
Quantity,
Teach some
yes,
students,
yes,
take
yes.
some good batches. That's it.
Very true.
So in the
Mhm.
beginning, it is important to develop your skill also. Now I don't do it, to be honest, even though I can do it because I'm a bachelor, and but I don't feel like conducting 10, 12, 15 sessions a day. I
Oh,
hardly conduct 4, 5, not more than that. And of course, I just conduct online one-on-one sessions, not a group classes. Maybe in future I can do it. So I like to work on myself. I like to enjoy watching content. So I try to enjoy the free time when I can do something. It is not something that 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. busy with that. I feel, even though I used to feel that this is not something which is really hard, but maybe
mm,
sitting in the front of a screen is not an easy task. It can give you a lot of
I can
physical
understand.
difficulties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can understand. Yeah. Okay, Ashutosh. It was nice session with you. We will reconnect again very soon. Bye bye. Take
sure.
care.
Okay, bye bye. Take care. It
Okay,
was really
bye.
nice
Have a
talking to
nice
you.
day.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.